Hey my loves, what's up? It's Poet Archives Tuesday. We back with another Poetry Life reading. That last episode, Beer Despair, hope y'all enjoyed it. That was a poem that I had wrote and it wasn't from my book Poetry Life. Um, what I said last time. Like yeah, nothing has been aiding me to write any type of poetry, so I just been reading from my book. Let's just get, straight to the point because I know I will sit here and babble. But if you don't know, Poetry Life is my teenage years in poetic form. It's basically me expressing my feelings as if I was writing a journal, like or doing a journal entry, but instead it's just poetry. Poetry is how I cope with the world, and still to this day I do exactly that. So be sure to shop it up on Amazon. It is available on Kindle for $9, paperback for 15, and hardcover for 20. Everything will be in the description along with the poem that we about to read today. So before we did Bear Despair, we read the fifth poem from the category Motivation called Alone. And today we're gonna be reading Understand from the category Love. Understand what I'm saying. Understand what you're doing is affecting me. Understand that what you're saying is just words. Understand that you need to make the actual change for me to see. Understand that I'm sorry, it's not gonna fix everything. Understand that even though you may be working on yourself, I'm working on me too. Understand that even though I'm working on myself, I'm still able to love you no matter what. Understand that whatever problems I have, I'm not going to bring them onto you. Understand that love comes in many ways, shapes, and forms. Understand that love is a big thing and love is blind. Understand I'm trying to love you even when you're trying to fix yourself. Understand that you're the person for everything. You're the person that I want everything with. Yet the one I want everything with is making a change. Understand that I'm damaged goods, and even though I'm damaged goods, I still find a space in my heart for you. Understand that you're not the only one going through problems or has problems. Understand that it's not 50-50 with a relationship. Understand that my love I have for you is not just effort. Understand that this heart that has a growing hole is still loving just for you. Understand that I want to last. Forget about the past no matter what we go through. Understand that you really are my forever. Understand that you are the one for me. Understand that we both need work. Understand that I want to keep fighting, but you got to fight with me. Understand that I'll fight for you as long as you fight for me. So this one, I remember exactly who I wrote this about and wrote it for because I literally showed it to them maybe like the next day, I think. And as y'all get the hint, it's basically relationship, talking and come to a point where you start to find out about people true intentions when they're in a relationship with you. And me, I notice energies, I notice vibes, and I notice when things are different. It don't have to be words said, like I could feel it through the screen. You don't have to be in front of me, like I could just feel it. So when it comes to a time like that, I want to talk about it because this needs to get figured out. Like, what's the issue? Is anything wrong? Do we need to talk about anything? How you feeling or whatever. Um, and basically, it's just when I'm with somebody and I love them, I love hard, period. So the tiny shit is what matters to me most, and it's the tiny shit that become like a big issue. And not in no bad way, nothing. It depends on the person, because the tiny shit, even though it quote unquote could be an issue, it could get talked about if you got the right type of person or you're with the right type of person. If the person is mature enough, period. Not even if you're with the right type of person. I mean, kind of, yeah, but it's the maturity level. And then, still depending on what kind of person it is, it'll become a whole big ass thing like, oh, you bugging. Um, what are you talking about? And, just does missing the whole thing make you feel like you crazy? So it just depends. And it's basically like, since me talking to you is not you not hearing me, then let me go ahead and write you something. Let me go ahead and jot this down and let you read it. And then at that point, do you understand? Simple as that. And truly, the minute anything feel like weird and I notice somebody is not trying to be mature and talk it out, work it out, then I'm gonna fall back. It's gonna make me start to change because I done tried. I brought it up, made the issue aware that there was an issue, tried to talk it out, and if all that don't work, then I have nothing else to say. But anything else get brought up or get started or get felt, it's gonna be the same thing. Like, what's the problem? What's wrong? You know. But yeah, I definitely remember who I sent this to, who it was about, and who I wrote it for. And it's mm, like the thing said, you have problems, I have problems too. You're not the only one that got them. You're not the only one that's struggling. You're not the only one that's trying to get shit together, fix everything with themselves. Like, you're not the only person. So if there's something wrong, then tell me, no matter what it is. And I understand people don't want to talk sometimes about everything and share their emotions or protect the person that they with from whatever's going on in their head, because I do that. So I get it, I understand. But it's like, when you do that, don't make it seem like the person you're with is the problem or the reason why you're feeling like that, if that makes sense. So basically just understand. Like, do you understand? As long as you reciprocate and show the same energy, then I will do the same thing and it'll be no issues. It's that simple. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. The visual will be up on my YouTube. Maybe, am I gonna put it up this same day? Am I gonna put it up later today? Because by the time y'all see this already be scheduled, and then I post videos and shorts on my YouTube starting at 4:30 p.m. EST, and then in between posting I wait like 15 minutes, so 4:30, 4:45, 5 o'clock, etc., etc. So I either might post this today later on, or either I'm gonna post it like sometime during the week. So yeah, um that's it. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, support, love. Don't forget to shop Poetry Life Journey with me, Dear Lover Sincerely Doll, my 2026 planner. All three of those are available on Amazon, my Redbubble store, and I think that's it. Just click the link and see what's everything that's in there. Join my groups on Tumblr. Well, just really Tumblr, because I'm not on LinkedIn no more for real, because I don't see no point being on there. So join my Tumblr group. Yeah, stay tuned for more content. Bye.